Hello, beautiful Aries. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be your reading for materials, money, success, career, what's coming your way, what's leaving your life for the next 4 weeks. We're going to start with pulling your symbols. Then I'm going to jump into your coffee cup. At the end, we're going to pull some cards, which is going to reflect the past, present, and future energies. What's coming your way also. Okay, let's dive into it. By the way, if you go on to enjoy this message, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe. Also, go ahead and hype this video. I truly appreciate that. We have a cat here, a two-faced friend that you should be watching out for. Another one we have is a horse. A short journey is waiting for you. Lion says time to act up on this short journey, and also be aware maybe there's a two-faced friend that you should be careful about. What this tells me is the short journey can be your new career journey. Maybe you want to apply for a new job and go work for somewhere else, or it can be you really exploring other options that can support you, your creative ideas. Two-faced friend can be someone who wants to use that idea for themselves. Two-faced friend can be symbolizing someone who's going to basically speak behind your back and let others know that you're looking for another job. So we have a woman showing up here, dealings or relationships with a woman. So this can be two things. You're dealing maybe a cat-like person, which cat personality is extremely specific. They're self-centered, which is not in a negative sense. However, when you put it on a human being, it can be someone who is always talking about themselves and their problems. And when you start talking about yours, they just walk away. Cats tend to do that, and they're all pleasure focused. So that can be a person here, or this woman can be someone who's going to be helping you get outside of that situation. Okay, so these are two things you should be paying attention to. Especially clubs, someone will try to make you do something against your will. But they try to make you, so I don't think they can. Strong emotion, passionate, love or hate. So I feel here the cat can also be someone who really has a lot of passion towards you as well. And they might try to force you to do something that I don't want to do, because now we have the fair woman coming here, because they think that you might be the only one who can solve this situation, which fire is your sign, Aries. You are a fire sign. So your passion might be actually the golden egg this person wants to grab and use on their own benefit. That's why maybe they're trying to force you to do something. We're going to see and clarify these, what is this? And success is short with good plans and hard work. So there's always a way out of there, that instead of dwelling on who this person is, you focusing on what you want to accomplish is going to really save the day here. I can see there's like a dark energy inside of your cup here, but there's a tears of joy coming from outside. And this basically tells me there's a solution out there. But if you keep focusing on the inside and don't think outside of the box, you're not going to be able to see what that solution is. That can really pause the process if you don't get out there and look at what's going on. I see already many things in here. The first thing I see, there's a big bee flying. This is the 4th week, and you really getting outside of the comfort zone here. There is a tulip. It kind of looks like a swan to me as well, the neck. Tulip indicates the resilience, and the bee is also aerodynamically is impossible to fly when we look at its body, but they make the impossible possible. So I feel like here, when you pursue, when you continue, and I'm going to show you how you're continuing, you're going to be able to achieve this impossible quest, and maybe even open up new pathways for yourself. Another thing, like the thing that you're starting with is, I'm going to show you, I told you, there's a big bird that you're on the back of the bird, but you're riding the bird like you're riding a horse. I don't know if you ever seen a horse race. You know how they lean on the horse and they accelerate really fast, okay? But this time you're on the bird, and the bird is news, and you're bearing news, bringing news to a bear in front of you right there. Excuse me. Bear can be symbolizing someone who is powerful, who has authority, who has strength, who has the power to make decisions and improve things for you. What happens there is right under it, there's a stingray. I don't know if you guys ever see a stingray, the face of it. It's under their body. Stingray is two things. They are actually, if you don't mess with them, they're harmless. But the thing is, they can, yes, sting. It's on their name. This is a person, can be a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They have positive intentions, but their intentions should be directed in a way that will not be harmful for them. Okay, so this can be a person who has information about how to act, what to do. But if you don't really push their name and say, this person said that, that's why I did this, it can actually turn the arrows towards this person. So while you're using the advice coming from them, you should actually take the accountability here. The bear is someone maybe you can directly talk to and directly represent you. It can be a representative if this is a family issue. Maybe you're sending the bird the news to the bear, and the bear is picking up the news, and then maybe even helping you with the stingray energy, the person that are getting the information from. And then you're going to actually overcome, like there's a flying access here. There's like a path that you can fly over the drama. You don't have to deal with it. And if you be very strategic, you're flying over things. And another thing I see here is there's a horse right next to the stingray. So that's the sign and symbol that the horse is wish fulfillment. So this person that you're going to be getting information using has something accomplished already. This is not only the name of the person, meaning, for example, you want to become an actor, let's say, and this person is a good manager that you hear that, oh, they're a very good manager, but they don't really have anything to show for what that is good. That's not actually the stingray. The stingray is someone that is accomplished, someone that is recognized, someone who has evidence that they are successful. The horse, short journey, shows up here. It can be that person, yes, wish fulfilled. And also, maybe you need to take that short journey towards this person to talk to them. This might be someone outside of your own city or town or regular route, okay? When it comes to second week, I see two people here packing up and leaving. So I feel like when you get the right solution, if there's anyone forcing you, they might be really leaving your energy field. And I see there's you meeting the horse right there as well. Mentioned before, horses are wish fulfillment, basically. And these people, and I see like a younger child as well, maybe a family of 3. When they're leaving, you're going to be having a wish fulfilled. The thing is, this is not in a negative sense, because sometimes people wish upon bad on others, and what we desire actually comes to us either way. The thing is, this might be something happening better for this family. That's why they're leaving. It doesn't have to be something bad happening to them. That really depends on their karma as well, what they have created as well. However, your wishes should be on the positive all the time. Okay, if you keep it in the negative and wish upon negative to them, it can really, you see there's a wall that is around you. You might not really build or like climb over that wall. You might not really see the other side of your victory either. Okay, so I feel like maybe even you're helping them to go to a better place. This can be maybe tenants moving out or coming in. It can be coming in as well, but they're going to a new future here, and they're going towards an angelic person here. So it can be like you're arranging and connecting with them with the right people. Their negotiations and conversations are happening also here. So overall, you're not really causing this harm to these people. You're helping them, and the help is actually clearing your path as well. This can be also not really related to your subject. Maybe a help, an energy you put out there is coming back to you. You can consider it that way as well. And what I see within the third week here is extremely strange. There's a man standing holding a baby angel in his hand, and this person kind of reminded me, you can see he has a stripe on his pants and big hose, like a firefighter. and the firefighter with the water in his hand and rescuing a baby, which baby is the angel. Angel can be your desire. I see letter B, can be in the name of this person. The firefighter is someone puts out the fire, strong emotion. That's why I feel they're working with the water. This can be Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, male, and like a King of Cups, which is also facing here a big head, a big authority, okay? So this person might be someone who has the resources to fight with a strong emotion, and they're showing up to help you. And this can also be like if you are this mask, you are, yes, fire, you're the fire. However, you also tend to have this gentle side to yours, and maybe you need to be the savior of this angel. And either way, the angel is coming there to support you, protect you. And even if you think you are saving them, they have like really powerful effect on the victory that you're going to get. Okay, I see like a W here, maybe even two V's, which is double victory you're going to accomplish. Within the 4th week, there's a clear paper. There's a sad person's face on it, but there are some writings and it's opening up a new pathway. Kind of reminds me of the street lights, you know, that green, the red, green, red, yellow, and the green. That kind of reminded me of that. So you might, after you accomplish one thing, you might be actually going for another thing. And that second thing might not be resolving right away. And that's where I see here that you're having a little bit despair, sadness. But I feel like it's a matter of time because you see the light, the green light, the red light. It's a matter of time that they light up. So instead of looking at the past and how things didn't work out, you need to focus on the green light because, you know, they just pass really fast as well. When you focus on them, the path is clearing and you see the paper is also clearing as well. If this paper is about approval, it is also clearing for you, okay? Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold on to it. And I see a person like looking at their dog right away. Dog is something that you're loyal to and has loyalty to you. It can be a person, a contract, an art that you perform, your skill set, which your desire, it is going to initially bring it really fast, but there's a small pause along the way. That's why I said like there's a process here. And when the time comes, the things are going to really fall into the right place. I see I am as actually your affirmation. Whatever you attach to it, you're going to make it happen. I see a tuning fork here. So tuning fork might be showing up that if you are repeating something, make sure you are repeating something like an affirmation that is tuning your life into the frequency you want it to go. If you want, like I have written this down, but you can find it online as well. This is the Map of Consciousness by David Hawkins, and he gives us like an emotional state view of life of every paradigm, the spiritual paradigm and survival paradigm and whatsoever. So this is actually showing us like what we are, the level that we are when it comes to that scale can really make our lives harder or easier. So I feel there's overall, like you're standing very strong here, you're wearing a suit, you're taking charge of a situation, tuning fork is right next to you. So whatever the frequency you tune it to, it's going to ring back the same energy. And the thing is, I feel you might be starting with a person, again, there's a woman here. They're fair woman, maybe even their hair is flowing in the wind. You're starting with an outsider. This woman is an outsider. And they're speaking outside, towards the outside. I told you that this may be someone that you're dealing with right now. They have the club in their hand and trying to do something against you. First of all, you're tuning, you're pushing the energy out. And then you're allowing a massive fish to come in. In this kind of readings, fish indicates wealth, abundance, resources coming in. And this is a massive fish, so massive opportunities showing up. But first, you need to deal with, like I said, the energy of someone who is doing things against you. Why you need to take care of their energy? Because there's a success assured with good plans. There's something better showing up for you. But if you have someone lingering in the energy and like clouding the destiny or clouding the victory, you might not be able to see behind the emotion and the fire, because this person might be also creating a lot of hate. Okay, because the fire can indicate passionate love or hate. Okay, so be mindful of that. You tend to, because you're a fire sign, you tend to lose yourself in the moment. But this time around, yes, you can. If everything is ready to go, you can lose yourself. However, you need to be also aware that some people really take advantage of that too. Okay, let's see what's happening within the first week. Two of Swords, and making a decision is important. Why? Because it seems like Two of Swords is the past energies that maybe you were in between when it comes to making a decision about the future problems, future processes. But it seems like at the present moment, you have all the resources in your hand. We have Page of Pentacles here. He's holding all the resources in his hand and climbing up the stairs, as you can see. So because he's looking at the resources, okay? The thing is, though, the decision, indecisiveness, maybe not being able to make a decision frustrated you in the past, but it seems like it happened for a reason. It wasn't a bad thing. Maybe you have given options, you have been given options, but you've never been able to choose which one you're going to go with. That causes maybe frustration. Yeah. And maybe this is the Six of Cups, is of dreams coming true. Maybe you couldn't really pursue your dreams because you didn't make a decision. However, with the Justice, it's coming to an end, because one sword is clarity and the scale is making the right decision. Seems like even if you feel like you didn't make a decision, you didn't choose, you made one already. And that will, in the present moment, starts to show you that what is available, and also your resources, also new opportunities. And you're not going to just stand and watch those. You're going to take charge with a strength here too. You're going to take charge and you're going to make those necessary decisions clearly this time. That's how grounded the Page of Pentacles is. You're now going to be able to make a very strong and smart decision, which will put you in the future like a strong position, okay, with the Strength card here. And let's see what else we have within the second week. What is coming your way? If you have been here so far, comment down below. Let me know if you enjoyed this one. Write down claim in the description box. Oh, I'm sorry, the comment down below. So, and let me know if you're here, okay? Let's see. The King of Swords wants to show himself. Yes, decision, clear decision, logical outcome will be coming forward. Even if you don't see the results right away within a week, which strength tells me this something is testing your power and see how far you can go or how big you can grow. Okay, this can even be you starting something very small and it's actually taking a shape of a massive size. And this is actually maybe you deciding, am I going to be able to handle that massive thing? Okay. And the Seven of Pentacles is a doubt. Yes, it is coming big and you might not really, wow, okay, initially see how you're going to take care of it and how the things are going to play out. This can be an investment, this can be a new business, this can be a new job opportunity. A position that you're taking as the Page of Pentacles here is going to push your boundaries really big and it's going to bring a lot of strength to you, it seems. But you might not really see within the second week especially that how this is going to play out. That's why you might have doubt if this tree is going to grow. Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles tells me also the Queen of Wands that if you keep being, okay, wow, Sun and the Star, if you keep being confident, trusting that the things are working out and grounding that energy into the earth through maybe taking action. That's the solid part of the King of Pentacles. That's the grounded part of it. Page of Pentacles also comes to tell you don't have to take massive action. You can take small, tiny little actions, tiny little phone calls, and filling out the paperwork and sending them out will bring the optimistic outcome, that the desired outcome. It's going to show you how the outcome is going to be positive. And the future of that holds a star here, and star is your wishes fulfilled. Star is manifestations, true north, whatever is in your heart. Maybe you can't even fathom right now clearly what you truly want. You want something, but you're not sure if it's going to be for you, it's going to fit perfectly for you. But the thing is, star tells me that it's going to be perfect alignment of your desire. It's coming forth, okay? So it's not going to be something, if you have an even tiny bit of doubt, oh, what if I get this and I don't like that? No, it's going to be exactly something you would enjoy very much, okay? Second week, we're starting with a Three of Swords energy, and Three of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. The Judgment card is the renewing of the mind. When you receive your wish fulfillment, this is going to bring up old stories, okay? Maybe in the past, you're going to feel like, oh, maybe I should have done this in the past. If you're feeling defeated because of a certain situation, maybe you're going to go back and feel like, okay, I should have done that. I could have accomplished this now. Maybe like you're demanding something from someone and you're getting it, and now you're feeling, oh, I should have did that in the past too. Look, it's working. I should have known better. This can be like you throwing yourself back into the past and maybe questioning your decisions, which can also be heartbreaking and anxiety, driving anxiety in your life. Okay, like can cause anxiety at that moment. But the thing is, though, there's nothing much you can do about the past. All you can do with the Nine of Pentacles is enjoy this moment now, that the victory that you are actually, the things that you're accomplishing, the victory that you're gaining. And I told you there's a W in your cup, which is double victory, win coming forward. That's what you need to focus on, not to the things that didn't really go the way you want them to be, because everything happens for a reason. Now you have something to compare. Maybe that's why it didn't happen the way you want it to be. And Nine of Pentacles tells me that you're going to have a lot of good abundance in your life. And not only that, Nine of Pentacles, this kind of reminds me of a pizza. Anyways, shows that it's a pleasure food. I don't know if it's a pleasure food for you. It's going to be a moment of pleasure coming forward, that you're going to really enjoy what's coming next. Okay, so instead of dwelling on the past, I should have known better energy, this is suggesting that you should focus on the new ideas, because this comfort, this gap and comfort. Okay, so this comfortable moment is actually going to free your mind. So you're going to be able to come up with new ideas and forgive the past. This is the Judgment card, number 20. So you're going to be able to forgive and let go of the past when you focus on what the future holds for you. What the pleasure that you got, the pizza you have, and the future that you're holding in your hand, the apple, is actually what they brought to you. When you focus on that, you're going to be able to channel better options, better opportunities. We have here, yes, exactly, Chariot. It's going to be coming really fast. Again, you have Page of Pentacles. And maybe you might end up in a situation that other people's conflicts are going to, until the fourth week, maybe bring a pause. However, it seems like within the fourth week, the Chariot is galloping towards a new future here. As you can see, through discipline and disciplining your mind and where your thoughts actually go, you're going to be able to establish a new authority here. Knight of Pentacles is someone who minds their own business. Instead of looking at the past, you're focusing on the now and what the future is going to hold for you, because the future might actually bring, this is also within the fourth week, someone might come up as an opposition. How are you going to overcome this is, yes, gentleness, passion, again, intuition and gentleness. So it seems like here, the fourth week, you might get some accelerated results suddenly, and then you're maybe getting a check in the mail and cashing the check, and then maybe someone actually in the workplace saying that, oh, I deserve that too, give it to me. this can maybe cause them to, oh, maybe we shouldn't give it to you either kind of energy. However, I don't feel that you're going to be dealing with that. Like that's not the way to go, going attacking these people. The way to go is using the knowledge that you obtained. You probably got this promotion, this extra, because you're extremely knowledgeable. You're better in some parts in this situation, and follow your passion, come up with bright new ideas, keep it fresh and move forward, and be gentle with yourself and with the others, because I feel like Five of Wands have the energy of these children beating each other up for no reason. Okay, so you might be dealing with people's inner child. Maybe they're getting jealous because they didn't get what your recognition. So they might try to take the shine away. Instead of just attacking them and like mirroring their energy, it seems like you need to put out there way different and wise energy if you want to close that chapter, close that situation really fast. Okay, let's get some more cards and see what else we need to know about Aries. Let's see, Aries. Okay, 10 of Swords, grief. So you might be working with someone that, okay, King of Cups, you showed up again here. You might be dealing with someone's actually leaving, and that can cause a little resistance. And also, grief is leaving the past behind. There's a situation that is coming to an end and it's not going to continue anymore. But in the meantime, you might feel sad about this, and it's okay. It's okay to feel that grief. How can you approach this situation with as a dream weaver? This is like a King of Cups energy, being gentle with the creatures around you, the people around you, and human beings right there, and being gentle with yourself and embracing the moment. Being in the moment is going to be the key for you to handle this situation very well. The thing is, though, this will also bring an indulgence. This is 9 of Cups and 9 of Wands energy. So you might really get the chance to receive your wishes, wish fulfillment. But at the same time, some people, I told you, I felt this energy coming forward, might be thinking, oh, why do they have this extra? Why don't we have the extra? Resistance is you building your wall and being very strict about it, not really arguing with them and not being harsh, but not arguing with them either. I feel like resistance is just putting up your... Sorry guys, my cat just messed everything up again. And anyways, so resistance is actually being stern. If they're opposing to you, instead of just reacting, you can be gentle again, but gently say no. Okay? That's the resistance energy. Let's pull your spirit animals. I don't know if you're going to get a cat energy here. We already have a lion, time to act. And my cat did act and knocked everything off the table. So let's see. Maybe that's a sign for you to just act as well. Beaver spirit, lay a solid foundation. That's why we had all these earth signs showing up. Only the resourceful one, the queen, didn't come up, but all the masculine energies of the earth showed up. So tell you, lay a solid foundation. Butterfly spirit, transformation is beautiful. So you are either you like it or not, you're going to go through it. You make sure that you have a solid foundation or solid cocoon, so it doesn't get any light in while you're transforming. It doesn't really cause harm. Okay, we have the horse spirit. Freedom is yours, and these are actually in the original tarot, these are horses. This is, we had one horse, 2, 3, 4, 5 horses already in your cup. In your cup there was 1, 2. So 5 horses is 5 is the number of travel. So it can be a travel opportunity, a new way of like taking care of things might be also coming forward. We have a skunk spirit, you know your worth. And I feel like this is aligning 54 and 9. It makes 9 here. It's aligning with what came forth with the resistance. So it's knowing your worth when you say no to the things that you want to say no to. And it's like if something is violating your boundary, this can even be lending money to a person that you know that they're not going to pay back. And if you need that, you don't have to give that. You can say no. This is also about knowing your worth. Okay, you come first before everyone. Let's see one more what we have here for you. We have 2 dragons are dancing. Do not look for validation in others. Be uniquely you and follow your own path, which aligns with this one as well. Okay. Right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to leave some more videos for you to enjoy right here. I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.